Home service business owners, listen up. If you want to hit 1 million, there's one truth you can't ignore. Your marketing has to evolve as business grows. This is part 2 of 5, where I break down exactly how your marketing should shift at every stage of business. Now in stage 2, we're moving from 300K to 500K, revenue's up, you're no longer doing everything alone, and for the first time, you've got help. That means you finally get back some time to think, to grow, and to actually work on the business, which is where we ultimately want you. At this stage, you need about 10 to 30 leads a week. Why? Because someone, you or your new hire, can finally answer calls and follow up. No more missing leads while you're under a sink or halfway up a ladder. But don't overcomplicate it. Stage 2 is not about doing everything new. It's about doing more of what's working, slightly leveling up and adding just a few power tools to the mix. And really quick, if you want help growing your SEO during this stage, that search engine optimization and showing up number 1 on Google, I'd love to meet you. I'm offering a free 30-minute SEO review. No fluff, no pressure, just clear, honest advice on what's working and what's not and where to focus next. I've done this for thousands of businesses, and I love talking to my YouTube subscribers and the people watching this show because it helps me learn what you need. So use the link below and grab some time with me. All right, let's break down exactly what you should add to your marketing now that you've hit that stage 2. So stage 2 is all about faster lead follow-up. This one's a game changer. So here's the sales move with massive marketing upside. Speed up your response time, like way up. I know this sounds super overly simplistic, but now that you've got some help or just a little bit of breathing room with that new office admin or technician that's helping you out, you can't afford to let leads sit. At stage 2, your policy should be simple. Every new lead gets a response within 15 minutes. Calls come in, pick it up. Form fill, call it back. Google ad, hit them fast. Speed equals money. The business that responds first wins the job more often than not. It doesn't matter how good your ad is, if someone else calls them back first, they win. The chances of closing the deal drop by nearly 90% after a lead sits for only 25 minutes, meaning they found somebody else. How many times have you tried to return a call or a form fill a couple hours later and you didn't get a response? That's because they're not gonna work with you. Somebody else took care of it, so they're not answering calls anymore. So make it non-negotiable. Every lead gets a call back immediately, no exceptions. You're already paying for those leads. Let's make sure you're closing them. Marketing doesn't work if you can't sell them on the other end. Another trick to closing more leads is in-person sales. Sounds a little crazy, but bear with me. In-person sales equals big time close rates. You've got more flexibility now. You have some help in the office. So use it to close bigger deals, not just quote them. In stage 1, it was survival mode. Quotes flew out via phone or email while you were elbow deep in a job. But now in stage 2, you've got time to show up. And showing up closes deals. For high ticket estimates, go in person. Shake hands. Make eye contact. Be the face of the company. No one sells your business better than you do, and people love meeting the owner. This isn't fluff. This is real money. If showing up in person bumps your close rate from 30 to 50%, that's a massive revenue lift with 0 extra ad spend. So carve out the time for those bigger quotes. Your close rate and your bank account will thank you, I promise. Another big piece to closing deals is that pre-sale your website does. Meaning people look at the website and say, dang, I want to work with them. This makes sales so much easier. So it's time to give that website the glow up it deserves and start playing the SEO game. Stage 2 is when your online presence goes from basic to business building. In stage 1, we set up your Google business profile and got the basics live. Now it's time to treat your website like a salesperson, not a business card. So make it look sharp, clearly list what you do, make it dead simple for people to call and book. But here's where it really levels up. You gotta start showing up when people search. That's SEO. Think like a customer. Emergency plumber Dallas, best house cleaning Miami. If that's what people are typing, do you have a page that matches that? And this is real. Don't do industry terms. What are they searching for? If not, if you don't have those pages, now is the time to fix it. You're building the SEO foundation that turns into a lead machine in stage 3 and beyond. That means location pages, service pages, helpful content, all optimized the right way. And hey, if you want help doing this right, without wasting money on shady SEO promises, a lot of that out there, check out my video on how to hire a real SEO pro. I break it down step by step so you don't get burned, because I've seen the horror stories. SEO takes time, but if you start now, you'll own the map later. The next thing you need to do to help SEO is start showing up everywhere. This is Citations 101. If you want Google to trust you more, show up where Google expects to find you. This is where citations come in. A citation is any legit online listing of your business's name, address, and phone number. We talked about this in stage 1. This is your NAP info. We're talking about Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau, local directories, the spots Google crawls to verify you're the real deal. So here's the kicker. The more consistently your business information shows across these sites, the more Google believes you're a trustworthy local business, which means you rank higher in maps and in local results. So at stage 2, you don't need 100 listings. Just start with the 5 to 10 solid directories that make sense for your niche. Here's the pro tip. Keep your info exactly the same everywhere. Same spelling, same phone number. I know this sounds a little silly, but I want you to have the same everything. Google's picky and small changes can mess with your rankings. It's a small move with a big long-term payoff. Get listed, stay consistent, and stack that local trust. And when I'm saying stay consistent, I just want to drive this home a little bit more. I had an AC company that I was coaching about a year ago. There was name, AC, and sometimes they would say name, air conditioning, name, heating and cooling. And that little difference made their citations worthless. As soon as they updated that and just used the same name, the same term every time, they started getting more business. The next thing we're going to do is to turn up the heat on paid ads, but don't burn your budget. If these Google ads you started in stage 1 are working, meaning leads are coming in at a solid cost, now's the time to crank up the budget just a little bit. But we're not just tossing money around. At stage 2, you want to scale smart and start stacking on that remarketing. So here's what we're talking about. Boost the budget on what's working. If $20 a day is giving you some good return on investment, test bumping it up to 30 to 40, but watch those numbers. If cost per lead jump too high, you've likely hit that ceiling, you want to lower it again. But I also want you to enter the remarketing mode. So this is where things get a little spicy. Remarketing lets you follow people around the internet who clicked and didn't convert. Think, still need your gutters cleaned? Or winter's coming, book your furnace checkup before it's too late. These are low-cost banner ads or Facebook posts that only show to warm leads, people who visited your site or clicked an ad but didn't take action. We're not starting from scratch. You're closing the loop with these remarketing ads. So this is the big win in remarketing. It's cheap, it's super targeted, and it can double your conversion rate without chasing new traffic. That's how you stretch every marketing dollar further. It's smart scaling, not blind spending. In this next one, I'm gonna ask you not to follow Dad's advice. I want you to start showing off the right way on social media. I mean, my dad was very humble. Maybe your dad wasn't like that, but bear with me. At stage 2, it's officially time to show up where your customers scroll. We're talking about setting up your business on Facebook and Instagram if you haven't already. Now is the moment. These platforms are your digital front yard. If they are empty, it looks like no one's home. So here's the vibe. Post weekly. Don't overthink it. Just keep it consistent. So here's some content ideas you can use. Before and after photos. Quick pro tips. Like, don't forget to test your sump pump before spring starts. Behind the scenes shots, like meet Amanda, the voice behind our phones, or customer call outs, milestones for our 100th customer in Springfield. You're not trying to be a TikTok star yet. I know we all want that, but no. This isn't about going viral either. This is the proof that you're real. That's really it. You're active and you care. Because when people look you up, and they will, what they see should build trust, not doubt. So they just want to see that you're posting and that you're a real business. So this is the pro tip. Don't do this yourself. Get somebody in the office to do it, office assistant, hire a service, let them post the stuff and let them run it. We want you focused on growth and not hashtags. So this isn't fluff. It's foundational credibility that we're building right now. Now let's talk about reviews, because this next move builds serious momentum. Keep the reviews rolling. So systems equal scalability. Stage 2 is where reviews go from nice to have to non-negotiable. You've got more customers coming through. Now it's time to turn every happy customer into a 5-star billboard. Here's how to scale it without losing steam. Automate it. Use your CRM or a simple tool to shout out thanks for choosing us, text or email after every job with a direct link to the Google review page. Not much more complicated than that. This will get you reviews. Next, we want to expand platforms. We're still prioritizing Google, but you can sprinkle in some Facebook, some Nextdoor, even some industry-specific sites like Angie's List, for example. So make a habit. Every job equals a follow-up, and every follow-up should equal a review request. The results? Your reputation snowballs, and future customers are pre-sold even before they call. More reviews equals more trust. More trust equals more leads at a lower cost. It's not a maybe, it's math. Stage 2 is all about amplifying what really works. You're not reinventing the wheel, you're just putting better tires on it and pressing the gas a little harder. You've got help now. You've got a little breathing room, and that means your marketing can shift from reactive to intentional. So here's your stage 2 checklist. Speed up your follow-ups, start closing bigger jobs in person, build out your website and start that basic SEO work that is going to be really important later. Get listed in key directories, build those citations, add smart paid ads with remarketing, show up on social media, even if it's just once a week, and keep those reviews flowing like clockwork. This isn't about flashy marketing. This is about building a lead system that feeds your next level. And to be 100% honest, the biggest thing we talked about here is just closing leads faster. You were probably getting the same amount of leads between stage 1 and stage 2, but now we're closing way higher because we're able to follow up with everybody quicker. And if you're wondering on where to focus for the biggest ROI, that's what I do. Let's talk about your SEO and marketing strategy. Use the link below. I'll review your site and personally give you honest feedback and help you decide what's working and what's a waste of money. No pressure, no pitch, just real help. The link to book a free SEO review is right below. Grab your spot while I still have openings, because I do not take a lot of these meetings every week, and I hope to see you there. But until then, up next, we got stage 3, hiring a crew, building a brand, stepping into the real business owner seat. Let's go build a team that builds your dream, and I'll see you in stage 3.